Hey traders, in this video we're going to talk about the common characteristics of profitable traders. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so here we go. Some of the common characteristics of profitable traders that I've seen, and I'm going to share with them with you now. Okay, number one is specialize. This is definite, guaranteed. Every single person who has had good success in the market has specialized in one thing. Yes, they might change it from kind of year to year or whatever, but they focus so exclusively on one thing. They become the best at it they can be. They don't get blindsided by the stuff, and they are immediately focused. And that could be anything like trading mining stocks specifically on the FTSE. It could be trading one stock specifically on the US stock exchange. It could be pair trading gold and silver. It could be anything. The point is, it's a specialist. They know it inside and out. They know how it moves. They know what they're looking for. They know what they're not looking for. And it all fits into place. They know how much risk they're taking. They know what they shouldn't be doing. It works for them. They hammer it, they hammer it, they hammer it, they hammer it. They become so good at it. A lot of it becomes automatic, and then they just kind of milk it for all it's worth, so to speak. Do they do that forever? No, because things change. They change. You have to adapt. That strategy may not work. But honestly, the one bit of thing of all of this, if there's anything you take away from it, is become a specialist. Yeah, becoming a jack of all trades like every other trader out there isn't the way to play it. It's to become a specialist in one thing. Even if you say to yourself, hey, you know what, going reasonably broad, but saying, listen, I'm going to trade 3 currency pairs, and I'm going to trade pullbacks on breakouts only, and I'm going to use this indicator. That is still specialist enough to say, hey, I'm going to get good at that. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know exactly what to see, when to see it, and I'm going to become the very, very best at it. And you'll see massive, massive results from that. I guarantee it. Well, nothing in trading is guaranteed, guys, so let me just go reverse on that. I don't guarantee anything, but I would suggest that you will see good results with your trading if you become a specialist. Okay, next one I've got here is know when to press. What do I mean by that? I mean that the guys who've made good money, consistent money, are profitable, know when the time is right to put the chips in. And I don't mean just on one trade specifically. I mean that they know they're in flow with the market, they're in tune with the market, everything's sort of going their way, the strategy's working, they feel good about it, and so they time to put a bit more risk on the table. They risk a lot more than they were before because they recognize the chance of success is good, and that then gives them much more of a pot to play with, and so it just literally puts the equity curve from kind of this, gives them that boost higher, and allows you then to either do something different in terms of your strategy when that stops working, or it means that you've made such a bigger growth because they push a lot more chips into the table when things are going right for them. That is a characteristic that people don't talk about, but honestly I've seen that time and time and time again. And similarly, knowing when to step back. So they know that if things aren't working, most amateur guys who are losing will press harder. They'll add more to the position. They'll go more aggressive. They'll want to get back what they've lost. The guys who are making it, who are consistently making it over time, who are profitable, are actually doing the opposite. They're retrenching. They're retreating. They're stepping back a little bit. Maybe they're trading with a little bit smaller size. Maybe they're not even trading at all. They're regrouping. They recognize that the capital, this thing here, is the biggest asset they've got. And if they damage it, they're out of the game. Not only from a perspective of losing that money, but from a perspective of, actually having the trading tool you need, which is capital, to make more money. So these are 2 big things, guys. Knowing when to really press the throttle when they're right, knowing when things are working, the market conditions are right, you're in tune with it, everything's good, it all links beautifully, and really putting everything into the deals, and knowing when it's just not working and saying, hey, but step back. This is not a time for swing for the fences. It's a time to retreat a little bit, calm down, see what's happening, get a better feel for the market conditions, get a better feel for what's going on, getting back into the groove again, and push up slowly. So, and people tend to do the other way around when they're losing. When things are working, they're grabbing profits quickly. They're just snatching at profits, and instead of kind of pressing on stuff that's working for them, they'll end up doing more things like other trades and stuff, and spending their money in that as opposed to focusing on what's working. Similarly, when it's not working for them, they press harder because they think I'll just make the money back by doing more. So flip it on its head, and that's really a good kind of attribute to have. The final thing I've got here, guys, is being humble. I don't know. Okay, I'm generalizing here, but most of the guys and girls I know who are really doing very well at trading know that they're not a god, they're not a genius. They've made some money, the market's been kind to them, and they're happy for it. They know they could take it anyway. If they drop the ball at any point and they start going off course, they know they could disappear straight away, and they respect the fact that they're a small player in a massive pond. They respect that they don't know everything. They know this little kind of opportunity that they've got for them that's working. Again, coming back to the specializing thing, they know that when it's working, they need to press. When it's not, they need to step back, and they don't put their ego in the way for it. They're confident still enough to go in and trade with confidence and clarity, but they're not arrogant. It's not them against the market. They respect the market for what it is, respect their shortcomings and their strengths, and are very, very balanced when they approach with trading. So anyway, guys, there's a few there. Anything more that you can think of traders stick it in the comment section below. Characteristics of profitable traders. These here, if you can get these down, especially the specialist one, and knowing when to press and when to step back, those three big boys, I think, will help you a lot in your trading. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so wherever the button may be, on mobile or desktop or whatever you're viewing it. Take care, guys. Good trading. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.